Good evening. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Good evening, and welcome to the December 2018 commencement for the College of Education and Human Development at Lamar University. My name is Bob Spina, and I serve as Dean of the college. We gather tonight to recognize and honor our graduates for their tireless efforts, focused dedication, and deserved achievements in the demanding and competitive arena of higher education. For years, our graduates have been striving to reach their educational milestones we celebrate this evening. Graduates, you have made it. Congratulations to each of you for achieving your goal. Now it is time to set new goals. We challenge you to continue to learn, to use your knowledge wisely, and to excel throughout the rest of your life. As we honor our graduates, please turn your attention to the video screens and hear from some of our alumni entrepreneurs about their time here at Lamar University.
My favorite thing about Lamar was meeting my wife and getting a solid education and falling in love with this area.
If I would have been asked why I was on campus, what my favorite thing, smell of turkey legs on game day. Nowadays, I probably have to say the faculty and staff. They've been here to support me while I was in school. Now they're supporting me post-graduation.
My favorite thing about Lamar was having access to the professors and local business leaders that truly have a vested interest in your success.
My favorite thing about Lamar were the bonds that I made while I went there. I'm able to maintain a consistent focus for my company and a direction of where we're heading because I learned these skills while being involved in several organizations while getting my degree at Lamar University.
Having the best professors, that led me to be successful in all of my endeavors, and I've always had the opportunity to contact them after I left Lamar. That open door policy works even after you're gone.
My favorite thing about Lamar University, hands down, was the people. I made friendships and relationships there that I still have today. People that I work with constantly, people who are very close to me.
My advice for all the graduates out there, very simply, seize the day, make a difference, be a contributor, and compete at the highest level.
Your degree is going to get you an interview. Your connections and bonds that you made while attending Lamar might even get the door open for you and get you a job offer. But once you get that job, it's going to be up to you to excel. Grit and determination mean a whole lot now.
My advice for the graduates sitting in the room today is try to find that one thing that you're really good at and that you love. And understand that those two things may not happen at the same time. You may find something that you love but you're not good at yet, or you may find something that you're really good at that it takes a while to develop a passion for. And if you can find that rare third thing, someone to pay you to do that thing that you're really good at and that you're passionate about, you've got it made.
You're walking into the office building and you're meeting people, but you're saying, okay, this is what I won't do, or I'm only willing to do this, or I want to stay in this city because, you know, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Upon graduation, don't put those self-blinders on yourself. Do yourself a favor. Be open to everything. Be open to a promotion. Be open to transfer.
If you're still playing Pokemon Go, now's the time to stop.
The more effort you put in, the more valuable it is. It's not just about grades. It's about relationships and taking away a concept or a theory that you can then apply to whatever area of life that you're in.
Being able to excel because you outthink, outwork, and outplan everybody else is going to allow you to climb that corporate ladder in whatever career path that you decide.
To be an entrepreneur, you must have the ability to relight your fire every day. You have to be completely open for the river changing wherever it wants to go and hopping on that boat and riding it.
Lamar University prepared me for what I'm doing today by giving me the knowledge and also the hands-on experience that I needed to go out into the world and build my resume, build my career up, and ultimately get to the place where I'm running my own company now.
Be persistent. And I think that persistence, the principle, the lesson of persistence, is something that can only be taught by encountering a struggle or a difficulty.
And also, take a lot of pictures in life because you're only going to get uglier from here.
I'm Scott Fisher.
And I'm Kayla Fisher.
My name is Fred Vernon.
I'm Georgine Gilrery.
And I'm just one of Lamar's many stories.
And I'm just one of Lamar University's
Many stories.
We are entrepreneurs.
We are
LU.
Our graduates this evening will receive 749 degrees. Our graduates come from 5 countries outside the United States, from 32 states other than Texas, and from 261 cities and towns from every region within Texas. We would also like for you to know that the College of Education and Human Development is rapidly expanding its international footprint. Graduates, your memory will forever appreciate this occasion, and this is a day in your life that you will be surrounded by many who care a great deal about you. On this day, you have many emotions. One of them is being grateful. I would like for you to join me as we express our appreciation to them. Would the parents of our candidates please stand and be recognized? Would the grandparents of our candidates please stand and be recognized? Would the spouses, children, and grandchildren of our candidates please stand and be recognized? Would the friends and other relatives of our candidates please stand and be recognized? This evening, we share the joy and excitement of commencement with all of you. Thank you for joining us. At the heart of the college is a supportive and nationally acclaimed faculty. They have provided our students with a contemporary and valuable higher education that is second to none. Due to their diligence and efforts, our graduates are knowledgeable, highly skilled, worldly, and properly prepared for life and careers. Would our faculty please stand and be recognized? Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce the participants in the platform party. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Starting to my left on the back row, Mr. David Short, University Registrar. Dr. Lisa Wines, Reader, Counseling Department. Dr. Talissa Titabo, Reader, Educational Leadership Department. Ms. Angelica Figueroa, Dean's Student Advisory Council President. Dr. Debbie Troxclair, Interim Chair, Teacher Education. Dr. Dan Chillick, Chair of Health and Kinesiology. Mr. Craig Escamilla, on the back row to my right, Mr. Craig Escamilla, Executive Director of Retention and Student Success. Dr. William Harn, Dean of the Graduate College. Dr. Kevin Dotson, Dean of the Honors College. Back row may be seated. On the front row to my left, Dr. Jill Killow, Chair of Family and Consumer Sciences. Dr. Diane Mason, Chair of Educational Leadership and Director of Graduate Studies and Research in the college. Dr. Wendy Greenwich, Interim Chair of the Counseling Department. Dr. Rebecca Weinbaum, Associate Dean of the college. Dr. Mark Portery, Superintendent of Port Arthur ISD and our guest speaker, and he will be introduced more formally in a brief moment. On the front row to my right, Dr. Lula Henry, Mace Bearer for tonight's ceremony. Mr. Craig Ness, Vice President for Finance and Operations. Dr. Brendan Nichols, Vice Provost for Digital Learning. Dr. Joseph Nordgren, Acting Associate Provost. Dr. James Marquardt, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. And Dr. Kenneth Evans, the President of Lamar University. Please be seated. It is also my pleasure to introduce conductor Dr. Andrew McMahon and members of the Lamar University Commencement Brass Ensemble. Their music adds so much to this special occasion, and thank you for being here. I have we have some few special guests that we would like to introduce. To my right, Mrs. Kimberly Marquardt, spouse of Provost Marquardt. Thank you for being here. Dr. Portery's spouse and daughter, Caffrey and Imani, to my right, thank you for being here. To the graduates of the class of 2018, this moment allows me the special opportunity to extend my sincere and enthusiastic congratulations to you. Graduates, commencement is the beginning, and accordingly, another typical emotion on graduation day is the anxiety of am I ready and what next? If you think this moment has come too soon, I urge you not to worry. You have all completed a program of studies which has taught you to think critically, to express opinions in a civilized manner, to evaluate options, to make informed decisions, and to move forward in life. It helps you develop confidence in yourself and what you believe. This ceremony tonight attests that you are indeed ready. The university degree you are about to receive remains relatively uncommon in our nation and is truly rare throughout the world. Only 3 of 10 American adults hold a baccalaureate degree. This percentage is smaller among Texans and smaller still among Southeast Texans. By any standard or measure, you are positioned to join the educational elite in our society. You have completed a difficult, taxing, and costly journey from where you started years ago. Please know that Lamar University is proud of you. The College of Education and Human Development is proud of you. Your community, state, and nation are proud of you. Your family and friends are proud of you. And importantly, you should be proud of yourself. Your university education has equipped you to receive and enjoy the riches of the world and has prepared you to continue to learn as you move into a new life. Enjoy and use your education to its fullest, and you and everyone you touch will be more prosperous for it. It is now my privilege and honor to introduce our commencement speaker for this evening, Dr. Mark Portery, who is an experienced educator with over 27 years of success in promoting student achievement through identifying, analyzing, and implementing programs and procedures. During his tenure, which has been dedicated entirely to Port Arthur ISD, he has held numerous positions, including that of teacher, assistant principal, principal, assistant to the superintendent, assistant superintendent, deputy superintendent, interim superintendent, and he currently holds the title of superintendent of schools for Port Arthur ISD. Since being named superintendent, Dr. Portery has overseen the passage of a $195 million bond, which resulted in the building of several new schools and renovation of other campuses, as well as the passage of a tax ratification election. He oversaw the realignment of Booker T. Washington Elementary School into a K through second grade campus and DeQueen Elementary School into a third to fifth grade campus with the design purpose of improving the reading skills of all Port Arthur students. Under his leadership, all schools in Port Arthur met standards in academic year 2016 and 17. During the 2017-18 school year, he worked with students, parents, and community leaders to create a 5-year strategic plan for the district. A notable honor for Dr. Portery is him being named the 2018 Region 5 Superintendent of the Year and selected as one of the 5 finalists for Superintendent of the Year for the state, within the state of Texas. Dr. Portery is married to his wife, Caffrey, and they have a daughter, Imani, who we just met, and she is a graduate of Memorial High School and it currently attends Lamar University. With that, welcome, please join me to welcome Dr. Portery to the podium.
Well, good afternoon. Are you excited? Yes. Are you excited? Yes, you should be excited. What a day for you. Now, Dr. Spina has told me I have 10 minutes. So I'm going to try to get through this in 10 minutes. So I'm going to read a little bit, and I'm going to read pretty quickly to get to the point. To Lamar President, Dr. Kenneth Evans, Dr. Spina, Dean, and to the faculty and staff of this great university. To the students, to our graduates, congratulations on your achievement. You have worked extraordinarily hard. You are now able to graduate and harvest the fruits of your labor. Also, I would like to congratulate the supporters of each graduate. You too have worked really hard in order to support and encourage the graduates. It is an honor to stand and address such a dynamic group of individuals. Each of you has completed the work necessary to begin a new life. Whether you are receiving your bachelor's, master's, or doctorate degree, you are beginning a new chapter in your life. You have chosen to advance your education in the College of Education and Human Development. That means you are a group of individuals who care about people. You care about people from the cradle to the grave. You want to help people to become their best. Each of you has earned what you have dreamed about. You have accomplished something that can never be taken away from you. Because you made the decision to earn a degree in the College of Education and Human Development, you obviously felt a need to change the world. Each of you is currently in or will enter a profession that will ultimately change the way people feel about themselves and others. When you go out and work in the field of counseling, principal, strengthening the family structure, health, or shaping the minds of children and adults, it will be you who will mold and create the future of our world. You will ultimately be the ones who will decide whether an individual will succeed in their dreams. Anyone can have a career, but you have chosen a profession that will touch the minds and hearts of individuals who will choose other paths. Your actions as educators and human development specialists will give directions to others as to how they can lead their lives. As the saying goes, those who can do. Those who can do more teach. Yes. You may have thought I was going to say something else, but I won't even dignify that other insulting quote by repeating it here. You are proven doers. The world needs more doers. You can say what you want about educators, but there's not a single profession out there that doesn't require instruction from someone. You are that someone. You are necessary. There will never in this world be a shortage for people like you. I want you to think about your favorite teacher. Isn't it amazing how you could ask anyone in this building to name their favorite teacher, and everyone here would have an answer and probably a great memory or two to go along with it as well. That's the power of educators. Now think for a moment about the world we live in today. What do you think about the world in which we currently live? We have sadly gotten to a point in which a school shooting could happen, and it may not even be the top story on that night's newscast. There was a time when such an event would result in the entire world stopping. It is heartbreaking that such a tragedy is no longer rare enough to receive that magnitude of attention. That's the world in which we live. We have gotten to a point in which it seems our society has lost its sense of civility to a degree. You need to look no further than the cell phone many of you in here probably have in your hands right now. Go on social media. You'll find complete strangers arguing with each other, name calling, going back and forth. At least that's what I hear. I'm not on social media for that purpose and many, many other reasons. When did it become acceptable to degrade people, publicly or otherwise? That's the world in which we live. We now live in a world in which complaining has almost become a national pastime. How many of you heard about the baby it's cold outside controversy this past week? In case you were busy tending to things of actual importance, a huge debate erupted this week about whether the song Baby It's Cold Outside is describing an inappropriate encounter, to put it nicely. Because of this, a 74-year-old holiday classic has actually been pulled from the playlist of some radio stations across the country. I'm not here to defend or condone the song, but can we all agree that we have bigger problems in this world? It will be your job to help solve those bigger problems and to help prevent the creation of such problems. I have some great news for you. How the world progresses, or regresses in matters such as this and beyond will largely depend on you. I have some news you may find a bit daunting. And once again, how the world progresses or regresses in matters such as this and beyond will largely depend on you. The education you have received here at Lamar University will serve you well as you go about the business of shaping thought, thus changing the world. That is what you will be doing. That is your challenge. So if you would, try for a moment to take the excitement of this day in. As professionals in the world of education and human development, you'll need to cling to your optimism. Remember the tremendous hope you felt when you decided on the career path you take. Remember the total elation you experienced after you took your last final. Remember the enormous joy you feel right at this very moment as a graduate. You will need it in the years to come to do your job well, and the rest of the world will need it from you. Often when children are being spoken to about the kind of future they have, they are told, you can be a doctor or a lawyer. Some doctors and lawyers may feel as if their professions are disrespected. Doctors, no doubt, hear criticisms that they don't always know what they're talking about. Lawyers, no doubt, hear criticisms that they're only in it for the money. Yet, when we speak of the height of what you can be in life, those are the two professions mentioned over and over again. It would be great if one day it became common to say to our children or anyone, if you study really hard and you're lucky, maybe one day you can become a teacher. Or if you study really hard and you're lucky, maybe one day you can become a counselor. A doctor can't become a doctor without a good teacher. A lawyer cannot become a lawyer without a good teacher. You can trace everything back to teachers. Teachers truly changed the world, and the world could use some changing for the better right now. Again, I'm asking you to remember this moment of positivity. In the days, months, and years to come, you'll encounter the youngest members of our community who may be a little difficult. Please recognize the influence you have on them and be encouraged. There will be many situations you may be the brightest light those young people have in their lives. As you deal with adults in our community who may be a little testy, keep the faith. Be aware that you could be the only person in that adult's life offering a different and better perspective than what they've ever had. And that's pretty powerful. This is a very sensitive time in the history of our country and in the history of our world. Your sensitivity will be vital in taking us where we need to be. It's an exciting calling to have. People are often told you aren't what your job is, but it's pretty hard to convince anyone in the field of education or human development that their job is just a job and that it's separate from who they are as a person. I'm not saying that you shouldn't find balance. We all need balance. We all need time away from the rigors our career brings. But this isn't just a career, not if you do it right. What you're entering is a pursuit, it's a mission, it's a craft, it's a passion, it's an art, it's life work. I salute you for choosing to do something so very important. I would venture to say that there are few endeavors more important than what you have chosen, especially today. So get ready, put on your helmets. It's going to be a wild ride, but it's so worth it. I promise you it is. When you watch a child go from being unresponsive to showing enthusiasm for learning, it's worth it. When you witness a child's transformation from disruptive to disciplined, it's worth it. When an adult offers genuine thanks to you for helping them through a situation they thought was hopeless, it's worth it. I assure you, this is what the future holds for you. You will experience all of this gratification and more. Your ability to offer a turning point to people of all ages is your superpower. The fact that there are so many graduates, so many people like you, it is promising. I'm so excited for each of you and eagerly await the positive impact I know you'll have on the world. I welcome you to this meaningful enterprise. I salute you and wish all the reward you deserve for taking on what is one of the great ventures of a lifetime. Congratulations and go LU!
Okay, wow. Thank you, Dr. Portery, for your encouraging remarks and for your support of Lamar University. You are greatly appreciated. We will now have the certification of graduates. President Evans, please join me. Will the candidates for the master's, baccalaureate, and doctoral degrees please stand and remain standing? President Evans, on behalf of the faculty of the various departments, I am pleased to present the candidates who have met all the requirements for the listed degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Spina. Well, I got to tell you, I got the best job in the house right now. This is pretty cool. So, are you ready? By the authority vested in me and Lamar University by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University system, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been certified, admitting you to all the rights and privileges which throughout the world pertain to those degrees. Unfortunately, you have one remaining task before you can complete your degree. That is to move the tassel from the front right to the left. Congratulations, graduates!
President Evans and guests, we will now have the presentation of the College of Education and Human Development's graduating class of December 2018, beginning with the doctoral and master's degree candidates, followed by the baccalaureate candidates in the order published in the program. Dr. Marquardt, please come forward and present our doctoral candidates.
Thank you, Dean Spina. I am pleased to present the name of Mert Iconot and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Johnny O'Connor. Mr. Iconot has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Iconot. I'm pleased to present the name of Kelly Burns and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Robert Nix. Ms. Burns has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Burns. I'm pleased to present the name of Patrick Burton and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Diane Mason. He's been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Hey, congratulations, Dr. Burton. I'm pleased to present the name of Ekram Demercy and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Ken Young. He's been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. DeMercy. I'm pleased to present the name of Michael Duff and his doctoral advisors, Brett Welch and Neil Falk. He has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies for the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Hey, congratulations, Dr. Duff. I'm pleased to present the name of Arissa Gaitan and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Kay Shelton. She's been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Gaitan. I'm pleased to present the name of Jessica Holden and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Brett Welch. She's been recommended by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership. Congratulations, Dr. Holden. I'm pleased to present the name of Alicia Urado and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Brett Welch, and she's been recommended by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Urado. I'm pleased to present the name of Clayton Lehman and his doctoral advisor, Brett Welch. He's been recommended by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Lehman. I'm pleased to present the name of Julie Motomura and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Kelly Brown. She has been recommended by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Motomura. I'm pleased to present the name of Carla Obregon and her doctoral advisors, Kay Shelton and Kelly Brown. She has been recommended by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Hold it. Congratulations, Dr. Obregon. I'm pleased to present the name of Randall O'Brien and his doctoral advisors, Brett Welch and Kay Shelton. He's been recommended by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. O'Brien. I'm pleased to present the name of Priscilla Parsons and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Kay Shelton. Priscilla has been recommended by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Parsons. Hey, Priscilla, can you just stand there for just a second? And I just want to let you know that everybody in our office and the whole leadership team, how proud of you. We work with Priscilla every day, and what a moment for you and your family. We're very proud of you. I'm pleased to present the name of Jacqueline Rivas and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Brett Welch. She has been recommended by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Revis. I'm pleased to present the name of Max Rutherford and his doctoral advisor, Clementine Msengi. He has been recommended by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Rutherford. I'm pleased to present the name of Rebecca Shaw and her doctoral advisor, Brett Welch. She has been recommended by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership degree. Congratulations, Dr. Shaw. And last, I am pleased to present the name of Christina Jerome and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Diane Mason. She has been recommended by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership. Congratulations, Dr. Jerome. And we now proceed with the master's candidates and then the baccalaureate candidates.
For the Masters of Education in Clinical Mental Health Counseling, Jocelyn Latrice Anglin. Laura Benagia. Deborah Busby. Tynia Michelle Coleman. Karen Cedrell Cornish. Alicia Nicole Doss. Rainisha LaJoy Frand. Rosia Frater. Anna Lisa Garcia. Christina Lay Garcia. Norma Patricia Garcia. Stephen Cody Glover. Dominique Goldsby. Jacoby Grant. Karina Marcela Hernandez. Bonnie Lynn Hewson. Marvell Chantel Jenkins. Sheila Ray Langsley. Brooke Lindsay Go. Demercy Mukoga. Megan Chanel Murchison. Jacqueline Lar Ikeme Madab Nuevo. Rhonda Renee Piper. Barbara Ann Price. Ashley Tiffany Smith. Nicole Marjorie Stewart. Cindy Catton Torres. Leslie Danielle Valentine. Stephanie Renee Vaughn. Rebecca Sue Waxler. Jennifer Annette Wayberg. Courtney Reed White. Danielle J. Rencher. For the Masters of Education in Counseling and Development, LaShonda Raquel Corville. Anna Cabrera. Gabrielle or Gabriel Cabrera. Patricia Cavazos. Catherine Lee Craig, Larissa Elaine Dent, Kynesha Trinette Edwards, Jessica Elizondo, Kimberly Rose Jerica Eubanks, Nikki Fortner, Joe Harvey Garcia, Ashlyn Danielle Gonzalez Fitch, Vanessa Ann Gonzalez, Cynthia Shannon Hamilton, Catherine Celeste Hemme, Dion Angela Henry, Molly Ann Hinojosa, Monet Slocum Jackson, Candace Antoinette Jones, Nicole Latrice Kinney, Patricia Ledesma, Rosa Elia Martinez Correga, Jasmine Trishelle McGaffey, Sophia Esmeralda Mesa, Prisciline Ignacio Moon, Rebecca Susan Morning, Dana Nundy, Felicia Oliver, Megan Nicole O'Neill, Susan Claire Perez, Aubrey Wynn Plumley, Natalie Sheffy Poe, Lynetta Adrian Price, Michelle Lynn Rhodes, Roy Edward Rios, Roxanne Simmons Mathis, Shalonda Yvette Smith, Leanne Stokes, Jana Noel Sweet, Kendall Roshan Turner, Aiden Jessica Vasiluk, Lori Hines Van Dressar, Diana Patricia Velasquez, Olanrewahu White, Lizette Zavala, Desiree Jones, Masters of Education in Educational Administration, Melinda Kelalongi Abel, Jose Alejandro Adami, Richard Rodney Adams III, Aisha Ahmed, Catherine Alicia Allen, Adrian San Miguel Alonso. Erin Green Amy. Heather Renee Anderson. Dana Marie Armstrong. Amanda Gamez Banda. Catherine Santiago Banagon. Joanna Jeanette Barrera. Lindsay Denise Bass. Zachary Thomas Bass. Leah Teresa Bell. Mimi Gabrielle Bether. Jacqueline Nicole Bizel. Manda Lee Borison. Alcide Demond Boutte. Karen Sue Bray. Gigi Jeanette Ruth Brooks. Kelly Nicole Brown DeBose. Anita LeFou Bundage. Caitlin Suzanne Burks. Colt Lewis Carmichael. Alirio Enrique Cairuio Romero. Victor Manuel Chavez Jr. Jamian Early Clifford. Roy F. Clow. Chelsea Dawn Cody. Lisa Michelle Cannell. Isatu Tejan Conte. Deidre Lafayette Crowder. Jesse James Crum. Roy Donald Dalton. Jordy Danielle. Carol Rahal Davis. Yolander Gaitlin Davis. Juan Carlos de la Garza. Ophelia Serviana de los Santos. Heath Anthony Deere. Vanessa Del Valle. Heather Dawn Downing. Letitia Ann Eves. Amanda N. Emery. Lanita Coleman Ewing. Kara Louise Furman. Sarah Lane Flushy. Adriana Rachel Fowler. Alex Danielle Free. Erica Marie Galindo. Luisa Gallardaro. Amanda Elizabeth Garrett. Gregory Bernard Gimson Jr. Renee Christine Glasscock. April Goring, Nicole Victoria Gonzalez, Fatima Gonzalez, Carrie Ann Goodman Cox, Sergio Aldo Guerra, Rachel Lindsay Hadcock, Melanie K. Hall, Courtney Sharon Hamilton, Rachel Marie Ham, Terica Latrice Hammond, Freddie Douglas Harris Jr., Sine LaShawn Harris,
David Michael Hatton, Sarah Nicole Carol Henderson, Sarah Cronin Hernandez, Cesar Agosto Hernandez Bastidas, Melissa Suzanne Herrera, Kenyatta B. Herring, Jason Hamilton Hicks, Lauren Michelle Hilliard, Barbara Lynette Hinton, Elizabeth Ashley Hogan, Shelby Nicole Holloway, Stephanie Marie Hoover, Carrie Michelle Houston, Rodney Alexander Howard, Brandon Donnell Humphrey, Jennifer Lee Ina, Stacy Lorraine Isom, Angela Renee Jackson, Stephen Wayne Jackson Jr., Ashley Michelle Johnson, Cassandra Nicole Johnson, Kia N. Jones, Angelica Rose Joseph, John Clifford Keller, Mia Tierra Key, Cassie L. Kincaid, Stevendi Mouton King, Donnie Lynette Kitchen, Matthew Scott Cohn, Kevin Lee Langson, Leah Beata Olivia Larman, Dawn Lynn Lawhorn, Holly Llewellyn, Jacob Curtis Lovelady, Adrienne Nicole Lavelle, Fallon Michelle Lynch, Catherine Janelle Madison. Jana Lynn Martin. Santos Martinez. Demetra Dara Massey. Paige Michelle Mayo. Bobby Joe McLean III. Timothy Paul McCrate. Lori M. McGarrity. Monica Meza. Leanne Marie Miller. Kayla Audrey Mills. Eric Chad Minyard. Deborah Faye Modowell. Andrea Ruth Morgan. Alessi Megan Mustafel. Tara M. Little. Danielle Marie Neely. Sharitha Vasha Nelson. Kristen Konefke Newman. Kimberly Ann Northcutt. Elizabeth Olvera. Sarah Treadwell Polk. Kaylin May Perkins. Allison K. Perry. Veronica G. Persad. Lindsay Lee Petty. Clenerva Daisha Pierre. Jesus Puente. Melissa Gail Rebano. Cedric Wayne Randall. Margaret N. Kirsten Randall. Carrie Lynn Reynolds. Victoria Gallardo Rios. Yancy Rios. Rosa Laura Rivera. Thomas Anthony Rivera. Jessica Nicole Robertson. Irene Ruth Rosas. Claudia Denise Ruiz. Laura Rebecca Sanders. Annette Flores Sandoval. Douglas Wayne Schmidt. Rashad Winston C. Ana Luisa Silva. Faith Sherry Sims. Christopher Thomas Smith. Elizabeth Long Smith. Carmen Kalunga Spencer. Galen Sorensen Stanley. Cynthia Joyce Starr. Jessica Lisette Stell. Chelsea Christine Stoley. Paige Elise Strickland. Allison Lucia Tamayo. Ashley Tucker Taylor. Avery Brooks Taylor. Luann Bowers Taylor. Carla Harris Thomas. Annie Allison Thompson. Jeffrey Allen Tittle. Gabriel Alexandre Torres. Roxana Tovar. Rachel Hester Trader. Christina Tai Tran. Martina Renea Durubiates. Crystal Montemayor Valdez. Jamie Marie Varnado. Nicholas J. Varnado. Jerry Ann Vaughn. Larry Glenn Vaughn. Jose C. Villela. Marissa Lee Wendell. Kirsten Dolores Westbrook. James Patrick Watley. Amber Lynn Louise Williams. Amy Elizabeth Williams. Kamisha Nashay Williams. Amanda L. Wilson. Zayla Armandaris Whitkey. Tyler Nicole Neal. Eric Dominique Wynn. Lucia Zavala Ibarra. Jennifer Page Youngblood. For the Master of Education in Digital Learning and Leading, Catherine L. Smith Birch. Elizabeth Sierra DeHaro. Eric Lee Epps. Bailey Christine Glenn. Carl David Moan. Christopher Lee Pousson II. Allie Mitchell Pruitt. Catherine Marie Usher. For the Master of Education in Educational Technology Leadership, Glenda J. Aguilar. Guadalupe Alvarez. Georgette Michelle Arthur. Brandy Nicole Barroso. Andrea Brianne Brewster. Taylor Nicole Brizendine. Chantel P. Douglas. Samantha Jean Dutton. Sarah McLeod Flores. Claudia L. Gutierrez. Lauren Marie Hall. Jessica Lynn Stripling Hatton. Christina H. Kramer. Antonice McVade. Alicia Marie Medrano. Sarah Elizabeth Oldham. Shelby Lee Shaw. Karen Marie Valente. Nicole Irene Pierce Vavra. Derek Villanueva. For the Master of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences, Mercedes Nicole Overton.
For the Masters of Public Health, Darren Jamal Glenn Anderson. Samantha Gail Green. Jerica Monet Hall. Courtney Diane Jackson. Skylar Ann Murphy. Stacy Lorraine Taylor. For the Master of Education in Special Education, Sarah Beth Cooper. Lisa M. Enders Jones. Carol Conway Fleischer. Carrie Ann Garcia. Amber Nicole Giesenschlag. Marley Kristen Harris. Mackenzie Virginia Kelgren. Kendrika Orshea Moore. Cherie A. Altman. Jessica Alice Rissinger. Devin Raina Spence Heron. Bridget Annette Theory. Lizette Varaga. Allison Renee Weaver. Masters of Education in Teacher Leadership, Ashley Dawn Beeman. Ashley Ann Brewster. Maria Nina Bridwell. Kionaka Nicole Brown. Jamie Lynn Calloway. Adelina Orlia Diaz. Irma Escobedo. Padmaja Gopal. Blanca Iris Hiretas. Elizabeth Hope Hunter, Natalie Carol Jaimes, Jessica Ellen Keith, Marissa Lynn Mays, Teresa Ingene, Martha A. Pardo, Angelique Marie Ramon Valdez, Sarah Jill Salas, Charlotte Deanne Shilton, Tiffany Michelle White. For the Bachelor of Science in Family Studies, Bailey Lynn Chesson, Samantha R. Heiter, Brianna Overman Holland, Haruka Naguchi, Becky Ann Prince, for the Bachelor of Science in Fashion Retailing Merchandising, Sakari Anderson, Vanessa Barusha, Janicia Rachel Williams,
For the Bachelor of Science in Nutrition, Dietetic, and Hospitality, Alexis Taylor Johnson. Kanisha Renee Jones. Graduating magna cum laude, Shay Elise Mitchell. For the Bachelor of Science in Exercise Science, Fitness Management, Cameron Dwayne Dickey. Jason Christopher Frederick. Graduating cum laude, Amelia Sue Fulmer. Graduating cum laude, Caitlin D. Hadley. Janelle Hall. Graduating summa cum laude, Jorge Armando Herrera. Charity Ibriel Jones. Gabrielle Michelle Lang. Graduating magna cum laude, Anthony Nguyen. Emmanuel Jibuki Okariki. Graduating magna cum laude, Zoe Michelle Parker. Graduating cum laude, Dai Thi Pham. Megan Nicole Romero. Roger Christian Senga Harry. Kiera Keyshawn Shepard. Sean Alexander Stevens. Imelda Samantha Tristan. Graduating summa cum laude, Kelsey Denise Wood. For the Bachelor of Science in Health, McDaniel C. Mark Osandu. Keandria Simone Walker. For the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, Jure Joy Bell. Alexandria Richard Boyd. Bryant David Collier. Kaylee Nicole Evans. Natrail Devon Gurley. Kristen E. Sims. For the Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies. Graduating magna cum laude, Angela Giat Adams. Amanda Noel Costanzi. Graduating summa cum laude, Carrie Sue Davis. Kelsey Marie Del Valle. Brianna Danielle Forward. Graduating magna cum laude, Alexandra Ruthann Galloway. Graduating magna cum laude, Zara Lynn Holmes. Sonia Yvette Johnson. Lauren Skylar Johnston. Graduating magna cum laude, Shelby Nicole Kiefer. Graduating summa cum laude, Haley Elizabeth Morton. Graduating magna cum laude, Hannah Marie Richardson. Graduating magna cum laude, Cheyenne Lee Smith. Graduating magna cum laude, Keontae Caprice Swede. Cum laude, Julie Ann Town. Cameron Aubrey Uribe. Graduating magna cum laude, Ashley Nicole Vickery. Shanetta Yvette Williams. For the Master of Education in Educational Administration, Destiny Faith Phillips. Sharday Raniquia Thomas. Derek Irby.
A big thank you to our readers, Dr. Wines and Dr. Titterbow, for doing such an excellent job calling all the names. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and privilege to present the class of 2018. Graduates, hold on, we're almost there. Graduates, today you join more than 80,000 others throughout the world who are Lamar alumni. I would like to take this opportunity to extend to each of you an invitation to join Lamar's Alumni Association. Alumni membership provides continued involvement with the university and the college by providing networking and opportunities to help other students achieve what you have just achieved. I encourage you to join this important arm of the university. The Alumni Association has friendly people waiting to greet you and will be in touch. Of course, you can always find them through Lamar's website. Please join. Well, that concludes our ceremony. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2018. Go Cardinals. Happy holidays. Please stand for Lamar's alma mater as we are joined by honorary marshals Big Red and Lou.
Lamar, to thee we're singing, voices raised on high. We will forever love thee, laud thee to the sky. We will ever need thee as our guiding star. To us you'll always be our glorious Lamar.
you.